So I recently got these 3D printers for $34 each. This is sold as the Tina 2 from several companies and also the Monoprice Cadet. It seems like these were really popular and might still be in educational settings or something like that, because now all of a sudden, ever since the end of last year, these have been flooding the market. And there's a lot of eBay listings where you can get, for $60, you can get one that's refurbished, or for $45, you can get ones that are just as is. It's the ones they've been ripping the parts from. And you can just order as many as you want. But these people who sell them, they keep undercutting them. Because first, at the end of last year, there was just one person selling these for $45. And then around January, there was another person selling them for $40, free shipping this time. And then I want a small 3D printer just to have at home to make washers and stuff out of, because at the Makerspace we have medium-sized 3D printers. So I'm only interested in tiny 3D printers that are cute and useful. Like if I want washers, this can make a washer for me, like tiny little washers. It's so nice. Like I have it hidden in my desk drawer. Or I'm also interested in really big format 3D printers. And most of the 3D printers are about like that big. And I tried to get a few big ones that were on Craigslist, but that fell through. And then I was so annoyed that I couldn't get a 3D printer. I was looking on eBay and I realized the latest person who's selling these, they must have gotten hundreds of them from schools or something. If you buy 2 of them, they promise that you'll get enough parts to put one together, and they give you a discount, $6 off per 3D printer. So they end up being $34 each. So I bought 2. I got the discount, saved $12 overall. And I'm not paying the $130 that these originally cost, which I would say at that price, get yourself an Ender 3 or whatever. But for $34, that's really nice. And when I ordered it, I wrote a really nice little comment on eBay with the purchase, being like, oh, hi, I'd really like to be able to put one together, but then have enough spare parts to build my own thing, because, I don't see why I couldn't. I mean, I didn't tell this to them, but like, I don't see why I couldn't take these parts and make them to a different 3D printer and have like one to print clay or something, because for $34, you can barely even buy anything new for that. And $34 is, I mean, you can't say you get what you paid for. With this, I got more than I paid for. They must have read the comment that I gave, because, I tried to word it really nicely. And we have this one that looks to be all here. And then it was packed really well. It also came with a power cord, which I didn't expect. I only asked to have enough parts to make one work and have the other one be a parts machine for a homemade 3D printer. But it looks like we got enough parts to make 2 of them both working. Now this one had a label saying that it doesn't auto level. And I see that it has issues with something's bent in there, and it's missing a circuit board. But the circuit board doesn't have any chips on it. It's just going from a large connector to a bunch of smaller connectors. So I could just solder them together. But I have some projects for these. Because I want this is going to be my little mini hardware store. If I need washers made, if I need little cones or whatever made, all the stuff that I don't want to spend time going to the Makerspace and making. If I just need something made quickly, like just a little spacer or something like that, these are going to be perfect for that. And also, I can experiment with making filament from PET soda bottles, such as these. And these will be the first victims for that. So, my goal for this video, I want to get one working. And I already plugged this thing in. I had to stop myself because I plugged it in and it was just it was happy. So I see some things are missing, but let's get to troubleshooting. And that doesn't really help the lighting. Oh well, harsh lighting it is. Okay, so what's nice is they sent the power connector, but they didn't send this cable. They actually threw in a bunch of other cables, which I actually need. So it's like, well, that actually worked out because I have that for my laptop. But they sent this part, and that's all I needed. And heck, I didn't even think I was going to get that. But we put that in here. And then, okay. You know, that's already promising. So this one's the Weedo brand, which is just whatever random, like these don't really have, these are like fake companies, I think. Now, I say, I mean, it's good that this is even working at all. So prepare. Let's see, load filament. Okay. Okay, so the nozzle heat is going up. And let's see, whenever it loads, the big question is, can it reach the temperature? And does this motor work? 210 is awfully hot.
It is.
It's like, I thought it was 200 was the average. Oh, well, I mean. Oh, yep, it's going. Can I shut it off? Good. Well, that means that the heating's working. It reached the temperature. The sensors and stuff are fine. This is good. I'm going to turn that off. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and put filament in it. Interesting. So Micro Center sells them on cardboard sheets. Cool. I mean, that's nice. Isn't this just perfect, guys?
Yeah.
I got a 3D printer that I know nothing about.
Yep.
I have some shady slicer presets downloaded from the internet, and I'm deciding to print with a filament that I've never printed with before, and every variable is different.
Yep.
So, but it is PLA. I think what it says on it. So, print temperature 190C. Plate temperature. Oh, we don't have a heated plate. We don't have one. And how do you undo this? Okay. All right. So we're going to have a bit of a hard time with this, but I'm just going to wing it. Oh, you can see it going up. The filament. I like that. I'm going to help it along a little bit. Oh, that was me pushing it through. Let's see, does the motor have enough power to push it through? Oh, it does. This is going swimmingly. I'm not seeing. I mean, besides the guarantee, I don't know why you would pay the $60 for the one they refurbished. Whenever
Yeah,
you
just
can do,
taking one of these.
yeah, just buy this one, then give a really sweet comment.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh hi, I just really like one, and then they'll send you one. That's so nice. So, I think we should fix this. Okay, yeah. So, at least I was right on with the calipers. Because this looks like it's a similar one but thicker. And they were throwing this away at the makerspace because we've printed too much in the middle. But it's like, well, I don't think I need that corner if I'm getting a smaller 3D printer. And it even has a little bit of a tab too. Okay, so we'll have to see if this auto levels well enough. This one's a lot thicker. It has this paper on it. What that is? Should it have this paper on it?
You know, I was wondering the same thing.
Oh.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think. Have they been printing on this paper? This looks like.
No.
I mean, maybe I'm ripping off what I shouldn't rip off, but that's odd that they would print on the. It looks like you should be removing that because. Well, shoot. Okay. Oh, it hums down there. Interesting. I'm noticing that. Oh, this axle is hitting the floor. That's why it walks.
Yeah.
What? That's weird. No wonder it walks around. Okay. Well, grab one of the magnets, maybe.
Full-size magnet?
That's the little one I cut. Just something to prop it up. That is a weird issue to have. Oh, I see. So this wheel it's kind of broken. So there actually is more down here. I thought there was more down here. Wizard. Level bed. Oh, it did it. I'm going to take my hand off of the power then. Okay. Well, let's get printing. You're so tiny. Okay. Fine. Okay. Interesting. Not too bad. Ah. So we just found out it wouldn't accept it. And so it says transfer card inserted. And then it would say no transfer card. It needs to be FAT32, not FAT, not NTFS, not XFAT, FAT32. I'll have to fix that knob. And there we go. Oh, that's interesting. There's another menu here. Oh wow, I guess there's like no warm-up time because there's no heated bed.
Right.
Huh. So this will be great for making washers if this filament I got isn't an impossible thing to print. So apparently how the auto leveling works is it just keeps it in mind and automatically moves it up and moves it down relative to how it is. So it's like, oh, I like that. Yeah, so that fan might be going, but oh well. I'll run it until it dies.
Pretty much.
Yep. I'm surprised that this actually has a chance at working. I haven't even taken it apart. I haven't had to clean the nozzle or anything.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see what it does just straight from shipping.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it's printing. And it is sticking. Look at that. Oh, this sounds like how 3D printers used to sound. I think we lucked out. I missed this sound.
I've never heard this sound before.
You know, like the Ender 3s and the Ultimaker at the Makerspace, they're just so quiet.
Yeah.
But this sounds like the DaVinci XYZ, the FlashForge Creator Pro that we had, the well, the Stratasys Dimension Elite was a behemoth. We had one of those at Apple too. Wow, it's actually working.
It's pretty great. 34 bucks?
Yep, 34 bucks. This is some fun kitchen stuff.
It is.
I am kind of floored because, you know, I'm just now getting into PLA, and I was using ABS and all sorts of weird plastics back in 2016, and I thought you just had to have a heated build plate. But now this thing is printing with PLA, and it's fine without a heated build plate, without a heated bed. I don't know. Oh, I turned it all off right at the wrong time. It finally stuck. It's fine. That's a problem I expected to have, though. Yeah, it isn't really stuck on there. So, wow, that is so cool. Now that we're deep in the experimentation phase, I'm not going to have the microphone on because I don't have a headphone jack on this. So let's see. Oh man, that trips my mind so much how it's not hot. Let's try the Ender 4, or Ender 5, sorry. Let's try that one. Oh, it really comes and sticks out, doesn't it? I never thought about that.
Yeah, it really does. Just kind of barely clears it, huh?
Mm-hmm. You know, it's nice to having the auto level because then I can remove this thick pad and put this thinner one in, and it automatically adjusts it before every single print. I really like that. Oh. Nope, it's not adjusted for it. It didn't auto level for it. Okay, so I think it needs to have the thicker pad. So I just realized that the purple filament I have, the 190C, is also coupled with it requiring 45 degrees Celsius bed temperature. Meanwhile, this one says minimum of 25 degrees Celsius, and it prints at 215 to 230. So it's like, okay. And then I think I can use this. I just need to tell it to automatically level beforehand. I guess I can't rely upon the auto bed leveling within it. No, it's not going all the way down. I mean, let's tell it to print. Nope, it is not doing it. Oh, keep on thinking you're doing it, bud. Oh yeah, you're printing great. Okay. Hope that doesn't mean it's old. Okay, so it cannot handle a thinner build plate. That's good to keep in mind. Isn't it interesting that they only do 3 sides? They don't do 4.
Yeah, I'm always waiting for the fourth side.
Mm-hmm. Just the question is, will it come off? And
That is the question.
yeah, it's kind of curling. You know that preset, it allows like these super fine resolution, like 0.06 millimeter.
Yeah.
It's amazingly small. I should probably do less than that, but I thought, why not? Oh, it just went. Wow.
That's
Not bad.
that was what we were expecting though.
Yeah. That's what I expected. It's definitely getting on better.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't set the layer height so much. I was wanting to see the quality, but it's gonna take forever. We'll change of plans. Now we're 3D printing a spool holder. It's going okay. I already had the filament break once, but I just jammed it back in there and it's still going. We'll see if this first layer even holds. I can't believe I'm doing this. Oh, come on. I told it to pause the print. I wonder, will it move it up? Oh, I don't know. Who cares? I have never done this before. You gotta think outside the box when you don't have a heated build plate. Hey, it's only $35, you know? And software. Oh well. Yeah, this is a no-go. So what I'm going to do is, I read the manual, and this doesn't look squished down enough. Yeah, it's just not squished down enough. So apparently with the auto level, there is a probe Z offset. I guess it does it automatically. Man, that sounds bad. Oh, that's actually moving the... I'm gonna go 0.2 millimeters. That's not too bad. I might want to go in and clean the, because it's just not detecting most inputs, but that's fine. You know, it's kind of nice to be able to do that, because then... Oh, I told it, I made it dig in. Whoops. Oh well. Oh, that looks better. That actually looks better. I think we found the solution. It's printing really well now. Didn't take too long, like only a half hour, 45 minutes of fiddling with it.
Yep.
And that was even with filming the video.
Mm-hmm.
So only really like 10 minutes of fiddling with it, and we've already gotten it to work pretty well. I am honestly pretty excited for the other one. Of course, that'll be a different video. I think I might be able to go a little lower and go even more on the offset, but I'll leave that up for later. Now that I have a lot of light on it, I can see that not all the lines are connected. But compare that to that. Clearly, it wasn't squishing all of the lines down enough. So it sounds almost musical here, and when it starts doing the perimeter. Then this pass here. This is how you can tell I've been sitting here for 45 minutes listening to this, where I just keep thinking about that. The moment it goes do 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 do. I'm just, well, first of all, it's a little bit late in the evening, but also it's working. I was really anxious that I was throwing away our extra spending money. And, because I want to have 3D printers to make stuff with, and I don't want to just rely on the makerspaces stuff. but it's kind of a huge gamble to ask to buy as is ones, but to ask for a favor, just to write a nice comment. But how many people, whenever they buy stuff, write a nice comment? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just be like, oh, hey, so I would really like to have this, or whatever. And being nice pays off. Like all these corporate people, all these people in this world, they want to tell you that, like, what matters is money and contracts and stuff. But being nice helps. Niceness is it is the lubricant of society, it seems, because, like, look at this. I would have gotten just probably just like a mess. It was missing one circuit board. You know, I've seen pictures of these things where they're really chewing up because, you know, students just tear them up. And I'm pretty confident, because I wrote that really nice comment, they went out of their way to give me these really nice printers where they went above and beyond, and these two printers will probably be working with me. And I might even be able to, like, make them work better somehow. Like the other one, I might make into a, you know what, that's what I'll do. I'll add the heated bed to the other one, and I'll risk messing it up. Now I just gotta wait another 45 minutes for this to print, and I have to keep opening this spool. Oh, it's gonna do it. I love that sound. It's like it is so satisfying. How it just has that musical. Yeah, I don't know. I think 3D printers should sound like this. If all goes well, we can end the video with it being like it's starting out kind of like a Linus Tech Tips, or what was that Macintosh guy that has the. Wait, I almost said Tech Alter. That's
No.
It's the German guy with the news channel.
I can't remember.
Oh well.
I'm tired.
I know. I'm so tired. Like, I can't remember
I just want
YouTubers.
to go to bed.
Started out as like a really clean video. I mean, we're using lights from the trash. Look at these lights I happened to find just before. They're so cool. They were in the trash. It's like this video just came together, and it's gonna do it. I'm gonna rant a little bit. Okay, so first it's gonna start off like a Linus Tech Tips, or he's the guy that points at the Macintoshes all the time.
I can't remember his name.
This is a Power Mac G4 or whatever. We're gonna fix it up. Anyway, it's gonna start off with a video like that, and then now is the point where I'm just gonna be rambling about, like, see, I saw promise in these as a modification starting point, only if they're $34, not $130 or $150. I've seen, I think, the Monoprice Cadet, which is the same thing, they sell for $200. No, but $34. Even $40, $34, free shipping. There is so much potential here. And then it is going to end with us. Oh, I see. It's actually missing the slide. Okay, so it's missing a few pieces. That's okay. It's okay. This is the one that I'll modify more. But yeah, I will, That'll be the next video. But this video, I'm pretty sure it'll end with me just being too tired, because I am fading fast. I'm so happy with these, because these are probably going to be more than just washer printers. You know, like, hold that thought for a moment. Found this at an antique shop, and it's been used so much that it's been worn out. And so I just took a piece of plastic and made a little washer to push the gear out. That way it's not grinding into there. And, well, I had to like take it and then file it down because I didn't have a 3D printer, but I could have gotten the measurement exact with the 3D printer. And there's so many times there was like it's a midnight project that I need something like that. I actually need a specific sized washer. And it would be so quick to make that. Okay, that's it for the rant. The ever astute Theiss just noticed this has a heated bed. It's Wi-Fi. That one, oh, that's exactly. I was just looking up trying to see if I could buy a heated bed put on it, and you were noticing that it has a heated bed on it. That's awesome. Well, then that's gonna be really good because it has a heated build plate on it.
We gotta get that working.
We do. Oh, we're seeing another layer. Ah! Does it play a song, I wonder? I'm happy. You know, like, we don't all have a bunch of money. I mean, I assume we all don't have a bunch of money. And it's nice to know you can still get quality stuff that if you just put a little elbow grease into it, you get a nice tool. I'm really happy because I wasn't about to spend like $600 on some or $150 on an Ender 3 because first of all I already have access to Ender 3s. They're not super useful, but this has its own little niche. We got that build plate adhesion going really well. I am so happy. I'm tired, but I'm happy. Look at how compliant that is as well. Now, I did buy this color for a specific tabletop miniature thing we're making. They made of sandstone. So I understand this looks weird to have like sand colored filament. It looks kind of dirty compared to white, but it made sense. It's the only color I really needed, so I got it. How does this go on, I wonder? Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, it's a little bit big. Oh well. Well, it was worth a shot. I mean, it does kind of work. I can maybe make a pulley down here. I know that's just going to crack the filament, but we have succeeded. We've succeeded. This thing works. It works. I mean, it just works out of the box. I just had to put a few things together and then put some more filament in it. I had to put the Bowden tube on it. And, You know, I was thinking about it. I decided not to get the Wi-Fi broken version because it was $10 more. They sent me a Wi-Fi version for the same price as the other one. Like, that is so nice.
Heated bed?
Heated bed. I'm going to add a heated bed to that one, but it won't be as precise. It'll just be a switch that we turn on. So, I think I'm going to get that more dialed in, and I'm going to possibly find some other things that I wish to print as examples. And I'll find a good place for us to have it, possibly a 3D printing shelf. But then we're going to, I'm going to probably start making another video when I'm not as tired, and I can have a microphone and try to have good quality video more often. And we will replicate the circuit board that goes there, because it's just a pass-through board. Oh, right, because all it is an adapter that goes from that header pin to these. And I'll take that off and I can just replicate it. And this also has LEDs in it and Wi-Fi. And this is the one that we can modify. I can make a door for it, possibly, maybe also a back. And whatever I make will have to have a slot so the table can go through it, you know, because there's that problem. But man, I'm just so happy about this. This is amazing. Like this printed so well. And judging by the squish level on this, I can actually make it work even better. So that was it. That was our experiment with two $34 3D printers. And you know, I just messaged the seller and they were like, oh, thank you. It's really nice to hear about that. We try to give a good home to all this stuff. But it's like, people mean well. You know what I mean? People mean well. And you just gotta be nice and you'll get, life will be nice. I don't know what to say. It's just so nice. So these little things, they're gonna be printing washers and little fittings and stuff. Pretty much anything that isn't worth going to the makerspace for. This is now one of our home appliances. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. See ya. I should make a handle for them.
Yeah.
It's the handle.
Nice and portable.
Yeah. So that didn't end up working out too well, but I'll just make a thing to hold it next to it. It's fine. Get little roller bearing things that they like ride on.
Yeah.
Why not?